The problem with Slug is that he's too much like Pipes. Straight off the bat, far too much like Pipes. So he has an 80% shield, absorption, health for like 11 seconds, damage to walls. The only obviously difference between Pipes and himself is that Slug is fire and Pipes is acid. But obviously with acid, he also negates healing. And so playtests sort of saying that it's not fair that Pipes negates healing. But you've got to remember that Pipes is also 3+1, which is crazy. And I think some playtesters are pushing for Slug to be better than Pipes, which is sort of dangerous ground if you ask me. I think that sadly, Pipes is the ceiling of where they can go. And so I don't see how they can make Slug better than Pipes. And some of the questioning playtest was that, oh, give him more damage. But there's a balancing act between damage and health. Now, if they want to give him more damage, they'll have to reduce his health. Now, they can probably reduce his health by 10% and give him a 10% damage increase. It's nothing. It's literally nothing. So what's the point? So sadly, they got two choices of extremes. Do they either go with Pipes, give him fire and give him something else and make another Pipe spot? And that's the defense, sort of, being a warrior, being a tank, being a frontline bot, but it's just another Pipes. So is it going to be really desirable? Are people going to use him and Pipes together with a fire and acid? Maybe. Or do they go the opposite way? But then you start to get into a different category then. Then you start going like this. So at 5+2, which is a lot higher cost, Goldfire's got a massive amount of damage compared, but he doesn't have any survivability, no shield, no health, no nothing. So if Slug starts going towards this in terms of fire damage, he's no longer a warrior as such per se, and he's going towards being Goldfire. So, where does this end? I don't think they can give him 5k damage and the 80% shield and health as well. It's going to be too OP. Think about Pipes with tons of damage. It's going to be absolutely mental. And there's talk in playtests of how they're going to balance this bot. And I honestly think it's an impossible task because they've already got a ceiling with Pipes. And so basically, we've got two choices of having Pipes 2.0 with fire or something a bit less. And I can't see most people going for that. I can't see most people saying, oh, let's give it a bit more fire and 50% health increase or something like that. And I know people will go, oh, throw this at it, throw that at it, but we just can't go past Pipes. Sadly. Especially when Pipes is 3+1. And some people argue that at 3+2 he should be better than Pipes. We can't create a bot better than Pipes. He's the top of the game. And so sadly they're kind of stuck. So I think people will still go for him because it's a combiner bot regardless. But I think that once you get over that, that's where he stops. So I might pull him because I need him for Volcanicus. And I might actually level him because I don't have Ironhide. And I'll use him and Pipes together. And I don't think that's a bad idea. I don't think that's a disaster. I don't think this guy for 1 minute will replace Pipes. It might work in tandem with, but not instead. And I can't see him being better than Pipes either. So that's kind of where we're at with the 5-star batch. In terms of Slug anyway. So let me know what your ideas are for making this bot better. Keeping in mind that the ceiling will always be Pipes. You cannot go past that. So what can we give this bot to make it relevant? Make it different than Pipes, but as good as Pipes, or that sort of level that's very, very good, desirable at least. Let me know in the chat what you guys think we should do with this bot.